Hello everyone and welcome to the Lunar Revelry guide. This video will showcase everything you need to know about the event. So what is the Lunar Revelry event? In short, from every day from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. or 30 minutes in real time, the world will be affected by the Lunar Oracle where you can find lunar specific enemies, lunar crates to loot, and lunar related items and mods for you to craft. This guide will explain specific elements, so please feel free to use the timestamps to jump to the section you wish to know more about. Firstly, when the event begins, you will notice that you are under the Lunacy Effect, where your sanity will keep on reducing, as well as sanity related items will be less effective, with the trade off being that you will be able to gather more resources and gain more EXP, which will help in leveling up. This translates to the theme being high risk, high reward, which is what the lunar mod effects provide as well if you have taken notice of it. Next, there are two currencies you can get in this event. First are the Lunarwhispers, which you can get by simply defeating enemies around the map, with elite enemies giving greater number of whispers. These whispers can be used to open lunar crates to get maximum rewards, as well as the redemption shop to get the previous vision wheel, which was the Starfall inversion rewards such as deviations, downstar mods, and furniture. The second currency is the Lunar Essence, which can be used in the Omen of Affliction, where you donate the essence to make the Lord of Moonlight tougher for other regions, so that your region can top the leaderboards to gain rewards. Unfortunately, it still doesn't show what the exact reward, what the grand prize is, so we still have no information on that. Speaking of elite enemies, there are chances that you may encounter a Lunar Spawn elite instead, which are clones of other players that have high health, yield their own weapons to deal damage, can summon drones, throwables, and even use activators to heal themselves. They must be fought with caution. Defeating them will drop key items such as mod boxes, lunar SS and whispers, lunar animal hides, and even deviations. Moving on, the central stage of this Lunar Revelry event is the Lord of Moonlight, which will initiate a debuff called the Lunar Gaze, a countdown from 1 to 10 when you are holding Lunar Whispers in your backpack. When the count reaches to 10, a clone of yourself will ambush attack you, stealing some of your Lunar Whispers and will flee to a nearby area. To locate it, you can see the red symbol on the map where it will be with a squad of Lunar Whispers to defend itself. Once near death, the Lord of Moonlight will use an adrenaline shot to revive itself, as well as there's even a possibility that the Lord of Moonlight can evolve into a phantom, which is much stronger. Once again, preparation and or teaming up should be considered. When defeating the Lord of Moonlight, it will drop a rare root kit, which yields the highest rewards possible, which costs 125 Lunar Whispers. For items, there are two that you can craft at your supplies workbench, which are the Lunacy Stimulant and the Lunacy Suppressant, and the formulas can be found in lunar crates across settlements. The Lunar Stimulant will induce the Lunacy Effect, and the Suppressant will remove the effect in case you do not wish for your sanity to drop. Although keep in mind that if you remove the Lunacy Effect, you will not see lunar crates at settlements. So in case you're wondering why you are not able to see the crates, that's because you have lost the Lunacy Effect. Speaking of lunar crates, another set of items you can get from it are recipe formulas, such as the Surprise Spring Roll, which will increase elemental damage, Roulette Dumplings, which gives a random effect, or all of them during the Lunar Revelry, Unusual Braised Meat for damage reduction, Lunar Gummies, Fertilizers for crop growth, and Mixed Feeds, which are special feeds that provide more energy and increase in tameness level of animals. Another set of items you can get from the crates are lunar animal hides, which you can use to craft armor pieces to get decent effects. However, it is random on what hide you will get from the crates, hence even a better way to ensure you get the specific hides you want is by getting the lunar animals themselves, which can drop from crates or the elite enemies. These animals are all red in color and will come with the Lunar Oracle trait, which will yield additional lunar hides for that animal. For example over here, if I showcase this ram over here, You can see that it is red in color, and if I check the traits, it will come with the Lunar Oracle trait, which will yield additional Lunar Golden Wool when slaughtered. The Lunar Deviations make a return as well. You can get the Lunar variations of Lunarwhispers, Pyrodino, Xeno Purifier, Festering Gel, By the Wind, and Snow Sprites from the crates in settlements, and from Elite Lunar spawns. In addition, there are 3 new deviations added: the Lunar variations of Atomic Snail, Zapcam, and Electric Eel. However, these 3 new ones can only be obtained from the Lord of Moonlight's crates, which cost 125 Lunarwhispers as mentioned before, so keep that in mind. Lastly, there's one mechanic I actually want to touch about, which already exists in the game but works a bit slightly different during this event, which is blacking out. So unlike in other usual cases, if you black out, you can just respawn in your territory or nearby settlements, and you can collect your items from the Stardust flowers found at the location where you exactly blacked out on. However, in this event, there are few additional things that will occur if you black out during the Lunar Oracle. The first is that you will drop Lunarwhispers as well, and unlike other items, they will not be recoverable in the Stardust flowers. The other is once you respawn, you will lose the Lunacy Effect, which means, as I mentioned before, you will stop seeing crates at settlements. So an easy fix to this is just to inject yourself with the Lunacy Stimulant item, and then you will be able to see the crates again. And that should round off for this guide for the Lunar Revelry event. Some tips I can give for this event are, obviously, first and main upmost is to craft a lot of adrenaline shots, since as I mentioned before, blacking out will have a lot of consequences. Or you can actually do this maybe with try to create a party, your hive, or just see the world chat and follow a group of people, so that even if you run out of adrenaline shots, you will still have someone to revive you. Tip 2 is to use weapons which have AoE effects, such as either burn, frost, or power surge, since you'll be dealing with enemy hordes at the same time. So some of the good choices could be KVD, the KAM, Crit Pulse, or even the new guns of SKS and PDW. Tip 3 is regarding sanity. If you are not comfortable playing at low HP, then you can craft either a malt or corn ale and drink it before the event starts. It will prevent sanity drop. The last tip is more of a specific one rather than a general tip, but do not do this in Endless Dream, especially if you are struggling. The Lord of Moonlight can go all the way to level 70 and even 78 at some parts of Blackfell area, which is way tougher than a Nightmare Silo boss, since it can heal and even use an adrenaline shot. Not to mention the weapon, it's a gun, so it'll be tougher for you to dodge the bullets as compared to the other enemy attacks in silos or from deviants. In addition to that, you will also have to deal with Lunar event enemies, Endless Dream enemies, and the environmental effects such as the lightning or the explosions and all at the same time, which can be very, very annoying. Because trust me, I said it from experience, it's very painful to do this in Endless Dream. So for the easiest time in this event, play on Manibus Vision servers. And that's everything you need to know about the event. Hopefully this video helped you get a grasp of what the event is about and what all you can do in this event. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.